This video is going to show you how to insert a Jamboard as an assignment into your Google Classroom. I find this the easiest way to share out Jamboards and then get them all back in from the students. So the first we're going to do is we're going to assume that you're going to be making a Jamboard ahead of time. This is the best method because then it's going to be in your Google Drive. One side note too, when you create a Jamboard, I tend to always make a folder to put all my Jamboard templates in there, so then I have to go searching through the Google Drive to find where everything is. Back to my classroom, I'm going to go into classwork and let's create an assignment. Like always, give it a title. You're going to go down to Add, and let's go to our Google Drive. So it might be in recent, but let's go to my Drive. There's my folder. And then I scroll down and find that template that I made ahead of time with my Jam. And there it is. Now, standard Google Classroom, what do you want to do with this file? Do you want the students just to be able to view it? Do you want them all to be on the same Jam, or do you want to make a copy for each student? So I'm going to make a copy for each student. And don't forget, you can assign to what student. I'm just going to assign and assign it immediately. And there you go. Now, the reason why I love doing this in Google Classroom is because when I go view the assignment, I can see all my students that are in here, who has the assignment, and who's working on the assignment. Now there you can see my screen just kind of flipped over and is now showing the jams. You might have to give it a minute or so for that to flip over just so you can see the jams because you're inserting the Jamboard from another program into Classroom. Now here's the greatest thing. Let's see what's going on from a student point of view. I'm going to flip over to my test student. So there's the Google Classroom for the test student. Let's go classwork, and there's the jam. Now, I don't like to click on the Jam assignment right away. I'm going to go to View Assignment because it takes me to this screen, and you're going to find it's easier to do it this way because this is where they can ask questions, but their assignment and their work is right there. So let's click on the work. So this student is going to get the Jam. That's what I assigned them, and they just have to put in their name to show me where they are in the design thinking. So I'm just going to grab sticky note and then just put it right here. That's what it is. Obviously, your jams are probably going to be more intense in this one. So I'm done here. Now, I'm actually not going to share this back because I'm in Google Classroom. If I click back to my assignment page, I'm just going to go here and I'm going to click Turn In. It'll ask if I want to turn it in. There you go. So just like normal Google Classroom, Google Docs stuff where you can unsubmit all that stuff. But let's go back to the teacher. And there you can see the student has now turned it in. So when I click on it, I can go in and see the student's work, and I'm going to have all those commenting features, all the access there. If I actually want to interact with it, I have to go click Open with Google Jamboard, and that will take me to a copy of the Jamboard right within Jamboard. And there it is. And now because I'm the teacher, I'm an editor on here as well, so I could go in here and do whatever it is I want to the Jamboard. So that's how you share Jamboard in your Google Classroom.